Oh. Oh. Mais vous l'avez sucé.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reid. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Mais... Il vous faisait confiance. Bon après je suis mal placé. Non, le seul mec que j'ai sucé pour le moment, c'est un mec qui voulait vraiment mourir parce qu'il en avait ras le cul de la vie. Donc bon. En fin de compte, vous êtes une meurtrière.
What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man?
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
Bon, il y a besoin de vous excuser, hein. Comme des vampires après tout. En fait, les deux sont vrais là. C'est bon.
No need to apologize, my lady. I know exactly what you endure.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
En même temps, là, n'importe qui peut venir. Hein.
Agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
I must confess I have not put an end to the blackmail, my lady. Unfortunately, I could not bring myself to do it.
I'm so disappointed in you, Jonathan. I didn't expect this from you.
Lady Ashbury, you yourself admitted how ridiculous the sum of money was. I can assure you, it was all used for charitable ends.
Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you, Jonathan? All right, say I trust you, but you will still pay the ransom. That is only fair. After all, it was you who failed to bring this problem to a satisfactory conclusion.
I believe I could agree to that.
And since a lady always keeps her promises, I will now answer any questions you may have.
Eh vraiment, t'es pas là pour me faire la morale, toi. Hein. Alors, bon, à propos de moi, en fait, je suis là pour ça à la base, quoi. Il y a une voix dans ma tête qui... Attends, suis-je un vampire? Bon, c'est obvious, mais oui.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Okay.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires.
D'accord.
Forget what you think you know about us.
Pourquoi on m'a laissé pour mort?
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
Ah, d'accord.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Ah. Attends, quoi, j'ai bu du sang, moi, du coup, de... Ça a pas de sens.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
En quoi cela est au fond... Ouais, attends, vas-y,
How
quoi?
could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
Ok, ok.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter skal.
C'est gentil.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, skals are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a skal?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring.
D'accord,
lesser
donc c'est des,
vampires.
ouais, c'est des vampires de
It is a
merde.
shame
Quoi.
these
C'est-
creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27.
C'est
I've been
tout?
27 for a long time now.
Ah,
And
d'accord, voilà.
27 I shall remain.
Ok, ok.
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Oui, oui,
And
évidemment.
who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has...
Yes, but it's not.
Ouais, il y a des vampires, il y a autre chose, quoi.
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke...
Though I can't be certain. More than likely, it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Jadis
once
glorieuse.
glorious,
Ouais,
but
pourquoi?
still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seems they have been recruiting.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Ouais.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I bid you
Ok.
farewell for now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Comment elle va, elle?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood, Doctor.
Ah, tu me diras, je me suis toujours pas rappelé depuis la dernière fois que j'ai mordu le black, donc... le black, le... Que le cassé, là. Alors, hop, analyser. C'est quoi ça, raconte la réduction d'endurance? Ah, ça c'est bien ça. C'est pas mal ça.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the skals. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Oh, c'est chaud. What the fuck? Ah ouais, c'est... Ah. Ok. Peut-être un peu avancé dans les quêtes, quêtes secondaires. Hein. Un peu la cause de la mort là, on va aller faire ça un peu. Trop de trucs là qui n'avancent pas. Et il faut. Tout cet XP là, oh là là. Ah, c'est pas là-dedans que je voulais aller. Dommage. Attends quoi? Non mais là, attends, non, faut que je sorte, ça sert à rien là. Pas le tour, hein, parce que là c'est débile. C'est débile. Point. Comment je fais? Attends, c'est vraiment dans la morgue en fait? C'est quoi la cause de la mort? Ah, ça me dit en bas. En bas dans quoi? Non, ce serait vraiment dedans en fait au final? Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette connerie? Ah ouais. Je trouve ça un peu bizarre, mais pourquoi pas. Hein. Oh, c'est ça, gueule un coup. T'es rien, mec. Hein. Hop. Ouais. Allez. Ça meurt. Alors.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Bah d'accord. Eh ben mec, toi t'es pas dans la merde. Hein. Ah là là. Y'a des claques qui se perdent dans ce milieu, hein, je vous le dis. Hein. Je vais en dire deux mots. Hein. Vous allez voir ce que vous allez voir. Hein. Par là. Docteur, où êtes-vous? Je viens vous claquer le cul. Vous avez fait des choses pas très sympas. Non, c'est pas toi. C'est toi là-bas là. Attends, wait, non, c'est pas toi. Attends. Où est-ce qu'il est? Il est à l'extérieur, c'est ça? Attends, ça c'est Lady qu'on peut pas... qui est en full, ok. Il est là. Et enfoiré là.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reid, any...
Ouais. Attendez. Alors, d'abord ça.
Nurse Brannigan has been recently accused of neglecting her professional duties. Tell me what you really think about it.
This kind of protest is nothing but elitist bullshit. I trust Nurse Brannigan with my life. She has what it takes to be a great doctor.
Do you really think she could be the next Elizabeth Blackwell?
Believe me, Dr. Reid, a time will come when skill and skill alone will determine who can be a physician and who cannot.
C'est vrai, et t'as raison là-dessus. Par contre, ton problème médical.
Corin, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Et l'erreur que vous faites.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong.
Oh, t'as tout foiré quoi, mec. Putain, mais t'abuses. Mais qu'est-ce que quoi?
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a
Mais
body.
mec, enfin, là quand même, prends ta
Why not
retraite
stop
quoi.
practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Oi 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 oi.
Goodbye,
Oi, oi,
Dr.
oi.
Tippett.
Aïe aïe aïe, hein. Vraiment, pas possible. Hein. Bon, toi depuis, j'ai pas des infos sur toi, non? Non.
I'll leave you for...
Bon, où est l'infirmière là? Là.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Alors, j'ai des questions. Questions personnelles. L'erreur
Tell
médicale.
me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reid. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
En fait, c'était pas à toi de prendre cette décision, quoi. Moi, je comprends pourquoi tu l'as fait aussi. T'avais pris un grand risque, ouais, parce que du coup, elle a endossé la responsabilité, si je me rappelle bien, du mauvais dosage, je sais pas quoi.
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
Ah, je dis pas ça. Je dis juste que bon, voilà quoi.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Je veux dire que faire concernant couvrir le docteur en changeant en échange de sa démission. Bon, du coup, soit on le vire, soit on le garde. Qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Ah, attends, y'a un petit truc à mater là ou... Attendez là. C'est rare qu'ils sont dehors tous les deux. Regarde s'il n'y a pas un event. Pas mal au crâne lui. Hein. Ah non, ouais, bizarre. Pas une pause clope en fait. Ah c'est ça, il prend la pause clope. Bon, ouais, est-ce que je le couvre ou pas quoi? C'est la question que je me pose. On a besoin de médecin, il fait un... Bon, il s'est foiré une fois, c'est qu'une fois. Allez.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening.
On a besoin de docteur de toute façon ici. Hein.
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's, shall we say, misdemeanor.
I'm so glad you share my point of view. Dr. Tippett is a brilliant practitioner. We most definitely need his know-how.
I hope you're right. This is a huge risk we're taking.
Dr. Tippett must regain his confidence. Please, keep this decision between you and me. He doesn't need to know you found out.
Ouais, il le sait déjà ça.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Bon. Ça, c'est fait. Quoi ça? Toi par contre tu vas voir la bec, ça va être drôle là-bas. Hein. Alors, suivant. On a tout fait ici. Eh bien. Tac tac tac. On va aller informer l'autre là. Tiens. Attends, j'ai raté un truc là? Faut que j'aille dehors? Attendez, il y a un truc à faire là. Un truc là. Hop. Il nous fait quoi là?
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time?
Mais attends mec, tu t'injectes de la... Mais
That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
Putain, mais non, mais en fait non, j'aurais dû te faire du chantage en fait. Mais non, mais en fait, non mais... Mais je vais te croquer. Mais non. Oh putain. Oh putain, ça va chier. Hop 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 hop, on va parler. Reste avec moi toi.
Doctor,
Putain, j'aurais dû te virer en fait.
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
Mais oui, non mais frère, mais non quoi.
For
Mais...
God's sake, what are you thinking? How can you be so irresponsible?
Irresponsible? I am devoted to my work. I am doing this for all the patients who need our help. I cannot abandon.
Mais c'est pour ça que tu fais des erreurs médicales en fait. Espèce de con.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Non mais en fait non.
Good evening, Dr.
Oh mais sinon j'en ai ras le cul. Allez viens là. C'est bon, t'as tué un mec par tes erreurs à la con et maintenant, non mais frère, il y a un moment on nique hein. Allez. Tu vas sucer là. Hein.
I'm sorry, Nurse Brannigan. I won't witness the great doctor you were destined to be.
Ah bah clairement oui hein. Petite clé. Et d'ailleurs en passant
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
parce que toi
I'd
non, à
like
faire
to see
d'abord.
your
Wise choice.
Ouais, y'a rien qui m'intéresse vraiment de ce que t'as. Oh, c'est quoi ça? Non, on fout.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening.
T'as dit de venir? Hop. Parce que toi et les magouilles avec ta femme, ça va 2 secondes aussi. Hein. On est ras le cul. Hein. C'est bon. Hein. Et si tu fais ça, le quartier va s'aggraver, l'hôpital sera pire. M'en fous. Ils subissent les conséquences de leurs actes. J'en ai rien à faire. Pom 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 pom. Tu te prends pour Dieu? Non, je suis un vampire. Et moi ça me fait de l'XP.
Pippa, my princess, flee away while you can, for all is lost.
Ah. Merci bien, hein. Pom 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 pom. On va un peu pex, hein, quand même. Est-ce que c'était son bureau à lui? C'est ça, c'est bien son bureau.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Hmm. J'ai de l'XP à faire. Alors. Beaucoup d'XP. Pala. Alors déjà. On va commenter ça. Voilà. Ensuite. Ah, niveau 12. Oh, allez, quand même. Alors c'est quoi ça? Vous contrôlez le son sur votre cible, ils sont le plus puissant et le plus long. 5 secondes de paralysie, ça c'est quoi ça? Expulsé hors de son corps et vole jusqu'à votre bouche pour vous nourrir sans même que vous deviez toucher votre proie. C'est quoi la différence? Ah, c'est gain de sang plus élevé au-dessus et... non, une grosse paralysie, je trouve ça mieux quand même. Mais bon, c'est pareil, là c'est 3000. Ah, ultime! Ah oui, attendez, j'ai pas vu ça. On peut les contrôle et laisser la bête en vous se déchaîner temporairement. La bête fonce sur tous les ennemis autour de vous et inflige une puissante attaque. Coup aucune. Oh, c'est du DPS. Quand un pied de votre ciel, les ombres prennent vie pour interrompre un ennemi dans la zone. Ok. Ça votre puissance pour faire bouillir le sang de la cible, le faisant violemment exploser. Ouais non mais j'aime bien taper. Hein. Franchement, je trouve ça stylé. Voilà. Hein. Niveau 12 maintenant. Alors là ça va être drôle parce que... ça c'est quoi ça Coupez la chair de votre proie assez profondément que vous gagnez désormais du sang. Non, je m'en fous. En vrai, ça, je m'en fous. Étourdissement, ça, c'est ce qu'il me faut. Faites mon gameplay, ça. Basé sur l'étourdissement, ça me paraît bien. J'ai toujours pas acheté là-dedans, en vrai. On va le faire un peu. 10% de soins. Vu que je mords les gens, ça me paraît bien. Augmente la quantité de sang absorbé lorsque vous utilisez une morsure au combat. Ça c'est pareil hein. Au moins augmenter les premiers stats, enfin stats quoi. Ça coûte pas grand chose. Toujours utile. Capacité sanguine. Oui, ça me fait plus de spam tu me diras mais... Rendu la vie c'est quand même vachement important je trouve. Hop. Voilà, ça me là franchement ça me paraît ok. Là, annuler perd tout changement. Non. Confirmé. Là on est bien. Voilà. Ah, Reid des polices à venir à Whitechapel. Oh merde. Ces derniers temps, les rumeurs entourant Whitechapel deviennent une triste réalité. Depuis 3 mois, la police soupçonne le quartier d'être le centre névralgique du marché noir médical de Londres. Cependant, ces soupçons resteront de simples suppositions. Les maigres forces de police envoyées à Whitechapel n'ont ni arrêté de criminels à la tête de ce trafic, ni trouvé les stocks de médicaments illicites qui cachent. Cette mascarade n'avait donc qu'un seul but. Tenter de camoufler l'incompétence notoire de la commission de santé du conseil de comité de Londres en donnant à la population un semblant de victoire alors que l'épidémie de grippe ne fait que s'étendre de jour en jour. Pour ne rien arranger, en prenant le temps d'étudier les derniers chiffres et stats, on peut voir que Whitechapel supporte cette épidémie bien mieux que la plupart des autres quartiers de la ville. Est-ce un miracle ou bien la preuve de l'efficacité d'une possible activité médicale illégale? Ou encore n'est-ce que la démonstration de la compétence criminelle des autorités? Tout ce que je sais, c'est que si simple londonien a plus de chances de survivre à l'épidémie, en choisissant de vivre dans ce quartier misérable, alors je suis prêt à emménager immédiatement. Blablabla. D'accord. Tout? Ah, j'allais dire. Ah oui, ça a bien baissé quoi. Les prix et les produits en stock de marchands de ce quartier ont peut-être changé. Ok. Ah. Et elle a disparu. Très bien. Ouais, situation sanitaire grave quoi. Oh putain. Voilà, ça va. Ah non! Enfin, t'as l'erreur. Mais non. Ah non. Oh non. Oh non. Oh non. Ah, dis-moi que ça a sauvegardé putain par contre. Ah non non non. Ah non non non, tu relances le jeu là. Oh putain. Oh putain. Il y a que des sauvegardes d'auto. Je sais pas où est-ce que ça va sauvegarder, ça fait chier. Putain, ça va sauvegarder où ça? Je suis niveau 15. Ok, ça va. Oh, ça va. J'ai eu peur. Ça va. Donc, mes choix ont bien été pris en compte. Ça va. Mal de tête, fatigue, fatigue, mal de tête. Wait. Voilà. Fatigue, ça c'est normal, mal de tête, fatigue, ok. Alors. La fatigue, je vais en faire plusieurs, parce que mine de rien... Hein? J'ai envie d'éternuer au secours. Désolé les gens. Hop là. Allez, on continue. Bon, j'espère qu'il va pas faire la gueule, hein, parce que j'en ai un peu mordu des gens. C'est où ça? Ah, mais il est là.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
Les symptômes étaient différents en France.
I never saw symptoms like this when I was in France. Not at all.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
En effet.
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Ouais, comment ça?
Why,
là
you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
Oh. Je pourrais faire de Londres mon
Why
royaume.
not? What did Stoker say about the children of the night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
C'est
We'll
une
discuss
blague.
this more later. Thank you for your time.
Enfin,
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I
donc dès que je peux faire ça.
I have some rather bad news.
Ah,
Yes.
c'est-à-dire.
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My
Bah
sister.
quoi, ma soeur? Quoi, oui.
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
Ah, je vois, oui, bon bah.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Ouais, il était déjà prêt, je pense. Hein. Aller à l'enterrement de Marie, bah on ira. Hein. Écoute.
I need to talk.
Please do.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by...
Mais attends. Comment tu l'as
If I may
rencontré?
inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she
Ah,
sought me...
ok, attends, à propos des chasseurs. Ok,
So
en
you
effet.
managed-
Donc, c'était bien
Yes.
d'autres.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on
C'était bien
hand,
d'autres
day
choix de
and
dialogue,
night,
quoi.
don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
À propos des
Do you
chasseurs de
know
vampires.
anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Prewen.
They're definitely well
They're
organized.
extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Where do they come?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention, but they concluded vampires were a scourge.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very
Bon, elle fait sa
capable
vie.
woman.
Elle fait du chantage à Lady.
She was blackmailing Lady Ashbury. Thought she was murdering patients as some sick upper-class game.
Nurse Crane was playing a dangerous game. She's lucky Lady Ashbury abhors violence.
We'll talk later.
Ouais. Bah écoute, ça va. Hein. T'en inquiète pas trop qu'il y ait des mecs qui aient disparu chez lui, ce que je vois, donc. Why not? Mais du coup. Elle a réagi ou pas?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you doing?
Not well. Eternity can be such a burden.
Ah ouais.
Did you know that Thomas is dead?
Mr. Elwood? Yes, I know about his death.
His blood now runs through this decaying body. I see things much more clearly now. I've even started to sense things about you.
Ah ouais, vraiment, hein. Et où a pris mon sujet?
And what exactly have you learned about me?
You try to be a decent man, Dr. Reid. And you're trying to make a difference. That's more than most mortals I've ever met.
That's quite a statement, Miss Howcroft.
But there is more, isn't there? Your interest for my condition. Your subtle innuendos. Are you... Are we the same, Doctor?
J'aimerais pouvoir être comme vous. Un vampire, c'est déjà bien assez pour cet hôpital. Je suis bien pire que vous.
No, I'm worse than you, Thelma. We both pretend to be something we're not, but my deceptions are far more malignant.
For once, I sense real honesty in your voice, Dr. Reid. Somehow that frightens me.
Do you think about Thomas's death sometimes?
Every night. I didn't want to kill him. I liked him. Now people will hunt me down.
You're no murderer, trust me. Only a fool would believe otherwise.
How long before other mortals start hunting me? As always, blood is the only price for blood.
You're safe as long as you stay.
C'est juste des pecnos les autres, ils te prennent pour une vampire.
No one will hunt you here, I promise.
These walls will not protect me, Doctor. They will never forget the crime I've done. And nor will I.
You are a patient here, Miss Howcroft. Someone with real needs who deserves peace and treatment. I will protect you.
Don't be ridiculous, Doctor. How could a mortal carry all the pain of the world on his shoulders? I should be far more cautious.
Judging by the look in your eyes, there is something you want to ask me, Miss Howcroft.
Listen to my voice, Jonathan. You can't refuse to answer my questions. Speak now. Tell me about you and that fancy red-headed lady.
You mean Lady Ashton? What about
Lol.
Don't resist me. Answer now, Doctor. What's really going on between you two?
Je suis pas sûr de pouvoir lui faire confiance. Il n'y a rien. Putain, mais à ce point. Non, mais vraiment quoi. Franchement, je suis pas sûr de pouvoir lui faire confiance.
It's complicated. She's so secretive. I'm not sure I can really trust her.
Now, Jonathan, I want you to forget we had this little conversation. You can get back to what you were doing.
Mais putain, mais.
I'll leave you.
Ah là là.
Last thoughts would be, sir.
J'aime bien ce perso en vrai. Et j'avoue en fait elle a de chill hein. Vraiment elle chill quoi. Mamie tranquille hein. Ah elle doit être triste elle serait, je vais aller la voir.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Yo.
Good
Hop
evening,
là.
Miss Bra-
Haven't you heard? Dr. Tippett is dead.
Ah dommage hein.
I'm sure Dr. Swansea will provide a solution.
Dr. Swansea has asked me to replace him. Dr. Tippett's, I mean.
Eh bah voilà.
Since he considers I was already doing his job. Dr. Tippett's job. But without the official title, of course. Sorry. All of this is so sudden.
Bah en un sens c'est mieux. Non?
How are you dealing with your new position, Nurse Brannigan? And should I still address you as nurse?
Yes, you can. And I hold fast. You don't have to worry about me, Doctor.
Bon c'est vrai que... Voilà mais bon.
You don't sound particularly pleased by your new position, Nurse Brannigan.
It took an epidemic and the death of my mentor to show what I'm capable of. How could I be anything but happy?
Ouais, ouais. Non mais ok, ouais.
I'm not worried, but you seem tired.
I'm fed up of all the gossip. I realize now that I'll have to prove myself far more than before.
C'est vrai.
I'm not familiar with all the
Brilliant
most.
It would be inappropriate.
Ça c'est débile, c'est quelqu'un que... Ouais non, ça on l'avait déjà fait à l'époque.
Would you like to talk about the death of Dr. Tippets?
Please, call it a murder. A murder inside the walls of this hospital. And no one seems to care about it.
I don't sense sadness in your voice, Miss Brannigan. So what is it?
Oh, I didn't even get to pay my respects. His only son came when I was sleeping. Then he was gone. The ceremony is in Birmingham.
Ah, si vous avez besoin, vous pouvez y aller, hein. Enfin, vraiment.
No one will mind if you attend the funeral. I know Dr. Tippets meant a lot to you.
Mourning is a luxury I can't afford. I'm sure Corcoran would have understood. The practice meant everything to him.
Il y a un rang
Tell
médical.
me what Dr. Tippets did. I know his mistake caused the death of a patient.
It doesn't matter anymore. Yes.
Do you realize what would happen?
From my point of view, this is
Perhaps you're right.
Thank you, Dr. Reid.
Ouais, c'est bizarre. Sinon, tiens, tu veux... hop.
Nurse,
Voilà.
you won't be...
I'll try.
Voilà, prends ce médicament.
Goodbye, nurse.
Voilà, comme ça t'es pas fatigué. C'est bien, hein. Ignoble. Et du coup, toi, tu vas me dire un truc ou pas, là?
Are you all right?
Time is my ally. I'll survive the pain.
I'm here for you, Jonathan. If you ever need to talk.
How do you live with the guilt?
I can't answer that, Jonathan. But we have to accept our nature. Nothing good can come of fighting who we are.
Have you killed someone you've known?
Jonathan, have you forgotten what I do here?
Ouais.
Have you ever killed family?
I will not answer that. In time, perhaps.
Could I ask you some delicate questions?
Ask, and I will answer if I choose.
There's so much I want to know. I mean, what? Where? Who?
Slow down, Jonathan. And please, not all questions should be answered.
Please tell me. Are you Lady Ashbury? Is that your real name?
Yes and no. I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood. Out of pure vanity, I cannot tell you when I was born.
Ouais, parce que la naissance doit pas dater d'hier. Hein.
Where? I mean, you don't live here.
Pas de quelques
I
années.
have a
Quoi.
house in London where I reside with my daughter.
A daughter?
Un petit 100 ans là.
Is she,
No. Charlotte is a perfectly normal young lady. And if you must know, I adopted. Perhaps you'll meet her someday.
Ok. Pourquoi financer un hôpital?
Why do you finance this
Oh, je pense que c'est le meilleur truc pour se servir.
I'm lucky to be in a privileged position to help those less fortunate. Kindness takes the edge off the years.
And our Dr. Swansea? He's fine with this culling of patients.
Dr. Swansea is a man firmly rooted in the realities of the modern world. He understands what we're trying to achieve here.
If you'll forgive me, it seems a little hypocritical healing those that you may kill.
Jonathan, we are what we are, a paradox. Dead flesh with a lust for life.
I'll see you later.